Greetings, hi, the War Owl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here some footage of Counter-Strike Global Offensive Beta, and talking to you a little bit about the current state of the beta, and what I think about what it's going to take to make CSGO a great success from the community. Now, I've been playing the beta quite extensively, 50 hours so far, which is much more than I put into average games that I buy, and I buy like every game because I like to study what makes games good and bad. Either way, I can firmly say that from what I've seen, CSGO has the potential to be a really good game. In fact, as it stands right now, it is a really good game, and I'm hoping that through this beta it can be elevated to be a great game by fixing a lot of the issues. Now, it's interesting to note that Valve's current strategy in the beta is not so much listening to feedback, but using statistical analysis and data mining to optimize the performance of the game. That's right, they're pretty much mining all of our datas, every shot, every purchase, every movement. It's kind of creepy, man. I think Valves are the true creepers here. But either way, this is a really unique and clever approach to testing a game, and I'm sure it'll pay off in the end, because I have some experience in that area. Counter-Strike has long been the epitome, the pinnacle, the grand poobah of competitive first-person shooter. Counter-Strike is the game that launched esports in a big way, and is still the most played FPS of all time. And currently, it destroys Call of Duty in the numbers right now, despite coming out over a decade ago. The problem the community currently has, and the problem that's been holding us back for the inception of CSGO, is that Counter-Strike has been in a civil war going on 8 years now. On one side, the 1.6ers, arrogant, with little faith in CSGO, and on the other side, the sorcerers, who pretty much spend their time whining about the 1.6ers. In order for us to go forward as a community, we have to believe in the possibility that CSGO can be the best Counter-Strike game ever made, and I'm not getting that feeling from the community. 1.6ers are not the enemy. Sorcerers are not the enemy. The current trend in first-person shooters is the enemy. Call of Duty is the enemy. Consoles are the enemy. Now, in my opinion, Counter-Strike Global Offensive really has great potential right now, and there are, of course, many glaring mistakes, like post-processing, fog, some odd movement, randomized precision and spray patterns, strange map changes, etc. But these are all problems that can be fixed, and in fact, most of them have been fixed right now just by modifying specific game variables, as some of the community members have actually already figured out. Going forward, I have no doubt that Counter-Strike Global Offensive can be a complete competitive and fun game. However, a game is nothing without a community, especially a competitive game. Though I've played both games extensively, I am not a 1.6er, and I am not a sorcerer. I am a goer. Yeah. That sounds kind of lame. I actually ran out of script, and there's more video. So let's see what's going on here. Looks like I'm planting the bomb. Got my famous. This thing has got its uses. Checking my score there. You saw my ELO ranking is 3 stars, whatever that means. I think that makes me like some kind of a general. I am the very bottle of a modern major general of information, animal, vegetable, and mineral. Actually, I think that's 2 stars is major general. Either way, doing okay here. I planted the bomb, so at this point my strategy is just to hold this guy off and delay him. I'm not actually trying to kill him, because trying to kill him could actually get me killed, so you see I'm just peeking to make sure he isn't running down the side thing, and see me pre-shooting a little bit there. I heard him go up that ladder, so I kind of think he's going up there. He's killed my buddy, so now it's 1 versus 1. All I'm doing is delaying. I see his feet there, so here we go. Boom! Fail. Alright, well, I killed him eventually there, but, yeah. And the bomb goes off, so I win. Alright. This gun is really overpowered right now. This is the Tech 9. Look at that. Pop, pop, pop. This is like, it costs $400, and the Glock costs $300. So it's extremely cheap. It's always perfectly accurate on every shot. There's no spray pattern. And it's quite powerful if the enemy doesn't have armor, or doesn't have a helmet, because you're pretty much only going to be going for headshots with it. Galil, really accurate. I actually really like the Galil and how it works. I've actually been using the Galil, the AK-47, and the SG on terrorist side for different situations. If I use the Galil, I'm going to go inside here on train. The AK, I'll go Ivy, and if I go right outside, I'll buy the SG. So I think the guns, it's not like you're just going to buy the AK every single time, and I think that was the intention of how they've changed the guns up a little bit. So you see me have my Galil out right here. Honestly, in this situation, I would like to have my SG thing. And see that guy coming up on him. Guess what, guys? Last round! Boom! Goes the dynamite. That player just explodes from that nade. That's right, guys. I won the game with a nade. Haha! Take that. Nade kills are actually fairly difficult to get because nades don't do much damage. I believe I've explained this in depth in some of my tutorials. Alright, so then we started playing Aztec. And you'll see what happens here. It got me really upset. And I think, let me just say this beforehand because it'll happen quickly. I think the voting functionality should be taken out of competitive play because it's really annoying. It's like the whine button. People are always like, hey, scramble the teams, man, these guys too good. All kinds of nonsense. People should just play the map out, wait till the next map, etc., or just leave if you're like that. I mean, crying out loud. So this guy, I've got my, I think that's a Galil, is below me here. I don't know it yet. I know that he was in the water because someone was like, it's in the water. But I don't see him. He's actually below me in a little crevice. And right now, I know that he's there because my buddy's shooting at him and stuff. So, boom! Fall down and shoot him in the face. Yeah. Able to do that. Killed 80% of the team, guys. If this was a random game, then good players wouldn't be able to just come in here and destroy everybody. Right now, some of the spray patterns are pretty random. It's not too bad, though. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be honest. I'm still able to destroy people. I mean, as you see here, I'm not really playing on my top and all that stuff, but it's just a public thing. I've actually played a bunch of competitive games. We've gotten a few people together and played 10-mans, and it really felt like Counter-Strike. It really felt like a competitive game, and it was a lot of fun to play. And I'm really excited about that. It made me feel like I was playing competitive Counter-Strike again. And alright there, getting another nade kill, because I'm so awesome. Those are just bots, though, because everyone on that team is raging. That's right, everybody raged. Definitely feels like Counter-Strike. Alright, throwing a nice flash bounce in there. Boom! The flashes are so powerful, I could take however long I wanted to kill that guy. And guess what, guys? They're like, hey, let's vote for Dust 2. Yeah, because the War Owl's killing everybody. And I'm like, no, guys, why? You're ruining it. And oh! Guy came from behind, tried to knife me. I got an ace, by the way. That was all 5. And then it passes, and we go to Dust 2. For crying out loud. Well, anyway, guys, I'm the War Owl, and I still have no closer.